The best way to understand how to make a systems map is to walk you through an example.
In 2017, 25,000 fans attended the first ever Women's Australian Football League game, and there were thousands more who couldn't get in. This was a big win for women's representation in sport. But what about the players?
Prior to the start of the AFLW season, the AFL was proposing to pay its female players a base wage of $5,000 for the season, total. The average salary for a male player is $300,000. And that $5,000 was expected to cover insurance and equipment too. They even had to pay for their own boots.
But something changed. Let's take a look at it using systems mapping to figure out what and how.
The first step in creating a systems map is knowing what the problem is and knowing who we're trying to change the system for. Meet Darcy, an amazing Aussie rules footballer.
Next, we need to chart the different groups in the system. We call them actors. First, we have Darcy's employer, the AFLW, then the AFL, the Players Association, the sponsors, TV networks, and the fans.
Then we need to know how all these different actors interact with each other. We can start by grouping the actors. Next, we need to know how they relate to one another, and if it is a one- or two-way relationship of power.
The other crucial bit of intel is knowing who has the power in the system. Media organisations and influencers have heaps of power, which is why the Boots Off campaign was born. To raise awareness and to put pressure on the AFL, influencers were encouraged to share photos of themselves on social media with their boots off to show solidarity with the AFLW footballers who weren't getting a fair wage or their boots applied. A simple but effective message.
The campaign grew and grew, and eventually the AFL agreed to increase the players' wages, as well as providing insurance and, of course, footy boots.